Yes. The 2D shapes, closed curves, you know. Okay? Under closed curves, regular, irregular are there, oval, circles are all that. Oval, circle, any curved. Okay? Regular means it is oval, circular. Irregular means it can be any closed curve. Okay? And in bounded rectilinear shapes, or you can call it as the polygons. Polygons are closed curves, 2D shapes, made up of line segments. The sides are line segments, right? So polygon is that. The polygon is of many types. Depending upon the number of sides, it is named. If a polygon has 3 sides, you call it as a triangle. Quadrilateral means a 4-sided polygon. Pentagon, 5-sided polygon. Hexagon, 6-sided polygon. Heptagon or septagon, it is 7-sided polygon. Octagon, 8-sided polygon. Nonagon, 9-sided polygon. Decagon, 10-sided polygon. What is an n-gon? A polygon with n sides. You call it as n-gon. Is it understood? Hello?
Yes, sir.
What is the polygon with 7 sides called?
Septagon.
Heptagon or septagon. Okay?
We can call it.
And in this also there is a regular and irregular. What is the regular and what is irregular? In all these types of triangle, quadrilateral, regular and irregular is there. What do you mean by regular triangle or regular quadrilateral, regular pentagon? All the sides are equal in length, all the interior angles are equal in measure. Then you say it is a regular one. Irregular means sides are not of same length, they are of different lengths. Not all the angles are equal. To say a polygon is a regular one, there are 2 conditions to be satisfied. Condition number 1 is all the sides should be equal in length. And all the interior angles should be equal in measure. These are the 2 conditions which make a polygon regular or irregular. Is it understood? In this one, in this chapter, in the topic, you are not going to talk about the closed curves like oval, circle. The oval, circle, irregular, regular, all these are not in your scope. We are not going to study about that. We are going to study about the polygons only here. In that also, equiangular and equilateral, all the sides angle is equal means you call it as a regular one. The other one you call as different measure means it is irregular. This is what the meaning of it. What we will learn about in this topic? We will learn about polygons. In the polygons you will learn about sum of all the interior angles of a polygon of n sides. Okay? And then sum of all the exterior angles of a polygon of n sides. And then sum of all the number of diagonals of a polygon of n sides. Understood? And you will be specifically now a type of polygon called regular polygons. A class name actually. It is not one polygon. A polygon, regular triangle, regular quadrilateral, regular pentagon, regular hexagon, regular septagon. Means all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal. Okay? So regular polygons, in that you will be studying about measure of each interior angle of a polygon. Okay? Here you are studying sum of all the, sum means total. Here you are saying each angle will be equal. It is a regular polygon means all the interior angles are equal. How much will each angle be? That is it. Okay? And measure of exterior angle of a polygon. Each measure exterior angle, how much will it be? Okay? And book back exercise. This all we will do. But we will be doing them in this order. 1 first, then 2, then 3, 4, 5, 6. This is the order of learning it. First we will go to first one. This is it. It is about sum of all the interior angles of a polygon of n sides. See, in the top row, here in the top row we have got all the types of polygon. Triangle, quadrilateral, pentagon, hexagon, heptagon. After that you have left all that. You have got a 10 gun, decagon, and then 18 gun means a polygon with 18 sides. N guns, a polygon with 18 n sides are there. Okay, you are taking them. In the second row, you are taking how many triangles are inside that triangle. Only one triangle. If you take a quadrilateral, you will have two triangles inside it. A quadrilateral is made up of two triangles. Okay. Likewise, how many triangles make up the pentagon? That will come in this place. How many triangles will there be in the hexagon? How many triangles will there be in the heptagon? How many triangles? These are all in this column. After in the third row, sum of all the interior angles you will be working out. You will be saying it, this column. Okay. The first one is triangle. When you take a triangle, there is only one triangle. What is the sum of all the angles of a triangle? You know it.
180 degrees, sir.
180. If it is quadrilateral, how many triangles are there inside a quadrilateral? Two triangles make a quadrilateral. So what is the total angle?
360.
360, this you know. This is 180. Now, pentagon if you take, if you add all the interior angles, how much will it be? Any idea? If you are taking a hexagon.
360 plus 180, sir.
You are right.
Which
If
means
I ask you what is the
180 into 3,
okay,
sir.
if I ask you what is the number of what is the sum of all the angles of a tentagon, a decagon?
3. Sir, we should
No.
count how many triangles are there, sir.
Yeah. See, first I'll tell you. I am taking a triangle first. It is made up of three sides. Okay, the 3 means 3 sides, and it has only one triangle. The sum is 180. That you know. Suppose you are taking a quadrilateral. There are 4 sides. Number of triangles inside is, you see, I have divided the quadrilateral into 2 triangles by drawing a diagonal. 2 triangles are there. Okay, so the sum is 2 times 180. Next
Yes,
one,
sir.
pentagon has 5 sides. Okay, how many triangles are there in the pentagon?
3.
See the figure here.
3, sir.
Yeah, I have drawn 2 diagonals. After that, it is divided into 3 triangles. So there are 3 triangles. What is the total of angles? 3 times 180. 3 times 180 is 540.
540.
Now, if it is hexagon, you know, in a hexagon, how many sides are there? 6 sides. Heptagon, 7 sides. In a hexagon, how many triangles will there be? 5 means 3. 5 less than 2, minus 2, 3. 4 minus 2, 2. 3 minus 2, 1. Likewise, in a hexagon, how many triangles will there be? 6 minus 2.
4.
4. Likewise, in a heptagon, 7-sided one, how many triangles will there be? 7
5.
minus 2, 5. What is the total angle of hexagon and heptagon? For hexagon, it should be 4 times 180. For heptagon, it should be 5 times 180. 4 times 180 is 720. 5 times 180 is 900. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
So this way, if it is a 10 gun, how many sides will there be, Srila?
8 sides.
Yeah, 10 minus 2, 8. Okay, if it is an 18 gun, means a polygon with 18 sides, how many triangles will there be? 18
16.
minus 2, 16. Okay, for a 10 gun, it is 8 triangles. For an 18 gun, it is 16 triangles. Okay. So what is the total sum of angles for a 10 gun? 8 into 180. 8 into 180 is, how much is it? I don't know. You multiply and find it out. For an 18 gun, 16 into 180, which is equal to 2880. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
For
Next
n
one,
it's n minus 2
if
into
it is
1.
an n gun, means there are n sides. What will be the number of triangles? N minus 2. Right?
Yes, sir.
Now, what is the total number of angles? You will have to
N
multiply the
minus-
n minus 2 by 180.
180.
N minus 2 into 180. You will get the total of all the angles, interior angles of the n gun. Right? Suppose I ask you a question. I have given you a 25 gun. What do you mean by 25 gun? It has 25 sides. A polygon with 25 sides. 25 sides means how many triangles will there be inside it? 25 minus 2. 23 triangles. What will be the total of the angles? Sum of all the angles? 23 into 180, which is equal to 4140. Is it understood? So this way you can find the sum of angles of it. So if I am generally giving you, it is an n gun. N gun means what is the formula for finding the total of all the interior angles, sum of all the interior angles? N means n minus 2 into 180.
Yes, sir.
So this formula you will have to remember.
Yes, sir.
The polygon may be a regular polygon or a non-irregular polygon, but the total is n minus 2 into 180, where n stands for the number of sides of the polygon. Right? We are going to the next one. We have seen this one. Now order 2, we will be seeing about.
Sir, can I just take
You are taking a regular polygon. Pardon?
Can I take a screenshot, sir?
Not required. I have already posted that in the handout.
Okay, yes, sir. I'll see it, sir.
Okay, the file
It's
tab you
already
can find it. I have updated it this morning. Okay. So in this one now we are going to the second topic, which is measure of each interior angle of a polygon of n sides. This formula is applicable in the case of what?
Regular polygon.
Yeah, regular polygon. Why not for the other polygons? In the other polygons, all the angles need not be equal. Only in a regular polygon, all the sides are equal and all the interior angles are equal. Okay. So this formula is applicable to, now the measure of each interior angle formula is applicable to only regular polygons. Understood? Is it clear?
Yes, sir.
So in the context of regular polygons, measure of each interior angle of a polygon of n sides. How will you find out? Each interior angle of a regular polygon. I have just bolded it, regular, not for other polygons. It must be a regular polygon. Means all the sides are equal, all the angles are equal. In the case, what is the interior angle? The polygon may be n gun. First I am taking here, what do you see here in this place? I have
Pentagon.
a pentagon here. Okay, in the pentagon, it is a regular pentagon. What kind of pentagon is it?
Regular pentagon.
Regular. Regular means these angles are equal. This angle, this angle, this angle, all the angles are equal in measure. Okay. So for a pentagon, what is the total of all the 5 angles? You will apply the formula n minus 2 into 180. Okay. Here n stands for the number of sides, which is 5. Pentagon 5 sides. So for a 5 gun, 5 minus 2 into 180, which is equal to 3 into 180, which is equal to 540. 540 is the total of all the angles, and all the angles are equal. Therefore, each angle you will do, how much will it be? You will have to divide it by 5. When you divide it by 5, you get 108.
Yes, sir.
Is it okay?
Yes, sir.
So each angle will be 108. The same method, what I am doing is sum of all the angles divided by the number of sides. This n stands for what? Number of sides. And the numerator stands for what? Total of all the angles. Since all the angles are equal, n sides means n angles are there. Right? N sides and n angles. So you divide the sum of all the angles divided by the number of interior angles, which is n. So this is one. This is the formula for it. Is it understood now?
Yes, sir.
So this formula you will have to understand, keep in mind. N minus 2 into 180 divided by n. Okay? I am asking you a question. Regular 10 gun is there. A regular 10 gun. What will be the measure of each interior angle?
Sir,
10 gun means
minus
n equal to 10.
Yes, sir. So 10 minus 2 into 180, sir. 8
That
into
is
1.
the sum of all the angles. N minus 2 into
Divided by
180.
144, sir.
This gives the total of all the angles, n minus 2 into, for n you will put 10, 10 minus 2 into 180, which is equal to, see here I have put divided by n, this n is 10. This is the number of angles or number of sides. So it is 10. So for n I have put 10. 10 minus 2, it is 8 into 18. 8 18 are 144. Is it understood?
Yes, sir.
So the formula, now we have learned two formulas. What are they?
The first formula is n minus 2 into 180 for total and total of angles, and
Okay.
to find the to find measure of each angle
Measure of
in
the
the polygon,
exterior angle.
it is n minus 2 to 180 by n.
Yeah. So the second formula is applicable in the case of what kind of polygons?
Only regular polygons.
Regular polygon. You can apply it for regular polygon because all non-regular polygon means all the angles are different. So you can't apply that formula. Okay. Now going back, you have studied this second one also. Now going back to third, sum of all the exterior angles. First we are taking the smallest polygon. What is the smallest polygon? Polygon with the least number of sides.
Angle, sir.
Polygon with right? Hello?
Sir, your voice is striking, sir. It's not heard, sir.
I don't
Yes,
know.
sir. Suddenly it is trucking, sir. Then after a few seconds, it is like fast forwarding.
Okay. I don't know. There is some net problem and it is not in my hands. Okay?
Yes,
Nobody
sir.
can call me. It is. I'll have to check for no other go. Okay, now shall I proceed? Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Okay. See, which is the smallest polygon in terms of side?
Triangle, sir.
Triangle. It has only 3 sides. So you take a triangle, you find the sum of the exterior angles and it will be equal to 360. I am taking a triangle here. Okay. This triangle is there. What are the exterior angles? Interior angles means you know. You will say interior angle means this is one interior angle. This is another interior angle. And this is another interior angle. 3 interior angles are there. Right? What
Yes,
are
sir.
exterior angles?
So the exterior angles are the angles formed on the outside of the triangle, sir.
Do you mean to say this is the exterior angle?
Yes, sir.
That is reflex angle of the interior angle. It is not exterior angle. That is the
Reflex angle.
reflex angle. Suppose some angle is there. If this is the angle, what do you call this one? The bigger angle. Reflex angle.
Reflex.
It is not interior or exterior angle of a triangle means. I'll just show an animation here. I have just extended the horizontal, that blue shaped one. What is that angle?
Exterior angle.
One exterior angle. The exterior angle corresponding to this one. You see the
Yes.
screen. The pointer is there. Now, how will I can also do like this. I can extend this line also. This side also. When I extend it this side, I can have an angle like this here also. Is this not an external angle?
Sir.
That is also external angle. But what can you say about that orange angle and the blue angle? Both the exterior angles. Some lines are cutting and this angle and this angle.
Intersect, sir.
Some 2 lines are intersecting, right?
Yes, sir.
Here it is blue. Here it is red. What do you call about these 2 angles?
Sir, they are of same.
Opposite angles, sir.
Vertically opposite angles.
Yes.
Vertically
Opposite angles.
opposite angles. Right? Hello?
Sir.
Yes.
Vertically opposite angles. So either you say the upside blue color, that one external angle, exterior angle, or the orange one. Okay. Likewise for the other vertex also I can draw the exterior angle. For that I am just drawing, extending one more side. After extending one more side, I am getting the green color this angle. or I can extend this angle also and do it.
The timer, sir.
Yeah, no, okay. Not timer.
Still we have to.
Sir, it's
So
counting.
this is exterior angle. I can draw this also. I can completely, take this green color. I can extend this line to here. I can draw this angle also. Actually, this green and this other green, the one which I am shading now, these two angles are vertically
Opposite, sir.
opposite angles. So they should
Yes,
be
sir.
equal in measure, right?
Yes, sir.
I have drawn only one this angle now. The third angle, have you seen that maroon color angle?
Yes, sir.
So just as three interior angles corresponding to each interior angle, there is an exterior angle at the same vertex. Okay? One interior angle and its corresponding exterior angle form a linear pair. Means if I am taking this angle, interior angle green and the blue angle, the green angle and the blue angle, interior angle green, which I have shaded here, and the exterior angle blue, what is that pair called? What is that pair called?
Repeat the question, sir.
Linear, sir.
Yes. Okay, so here an interior angle and its corresponding exterior angle form a linear pair. Likewise, here this angle,
Triangle, sir.
okay, this angle, these are. Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So see here what I am doing now. I am bringing that green angle here to the vertex down and the maroon angle to here. What happens?
360, sir. 360
Yeah,
degrees,
when
sir.
you add all the three angles, you are getting 360. Right?
Yes, sir.
We see that all the three exterior angles are arranged side by side, leaving no room for overlapping or gap between the regions of the angles, and that their vertices have a common point, making a complete circle angle. Since the complete circle angle is 360 degrees, therefore the sum of all the exterior angles is 360. In the case of triangle, it is 360. Okay?
Yes, sir.
Now we are going to a pentagon here. Okay? We will see what are the exterior angles. See here, at every vertex I have drawn vertex. See here, I have written here this one angle, exterior 1. Because this is angle 1, this is exterior 1. Similarly, this is angle 2, exterior 2. This is angle exterior 3. This is exterior angle 4. Okay? This is exterior angle 5. Right? I can cut and paste them like this here like this. I can make them, cut them and make them like this. Arrange them like this. Exterior angle 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I arrange them, what will it become? It will form a circle. Is that understood?
Yes, sir.
Yes,
You can
sir.
show it to mean some activity. If you are interested in showing some video, you draw any pentagon, okay? After that, shade the angles, okay? And then arrange them and see here this angle, color it with green, okay? And the other one, here you color it with red, here you color it with blue, okay? And this one, you color it with pink. And the other one, yellow, you color it this one with yellow. Okay? After that, you tear it apart. Tear it like this. This part, this part, this part, this part. After tearing that, you all the vertices, you put them, arrange them in a circle, you will be able to do that. Means the sum of all the exterior angles of a pentagon is 360. Will it be for any polygon? See, you tried with a pentagon, you tried with a triangle. Do you think for every polygon that sum of all the exterior angles will be 360?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, we will
Yes,
check.
sir.
We'll take one more now. Hexagon we are taking, and I'll just show you fast. This is one exterior angle, other exterior angle, third exterior angle, fourth exterior angle, fifth exterior angle, sixth exterior angle. Okay, now I am moving all those, see, sliding them along this path. That angles are moved over to here. See them there. What do you get? When you added all the interior angles, you got this perfect circle. Means sum of all the interior angles of a hexagon also 360. Right? We see that all the 6 exterior angles are arranged side by side, leaving no room for overlapping or gap between the regions of the angles. And that their vertices have a common point too, making a complete circle. Since a complete circle angle is 360 degrees, therefore the sum of all the exterior angles of the hexagon is 360 degrees. Can you hear me continuously?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Okay.
Sir.
So next, we are now going to take any polygon. Okay, it may be n side, and then we will be showing some activity here. You can just see it fast. This is the polygon. See, angle 1 marked, angle 2, exterior angle marked. Okay, this is linear pair. Angle 2 and the exterior angle 2 are taken. It forms another linear pair. Okay, angle 3 and the exterior angle 3, they form another linear pair. Okay. Likewise, we have got so many. I am coming to the last angle, which is angle n. It is an n gun. When you take angle n, this is exterior angle n, and it is a linear pair. Means when you add them, you will get 180. Okay. Now, all these are equal. Left hand side, I am going to add. For that, first I am adding the angles 1, 2, 3, and n. And right hand side angles, see, exterior angles are added. Okay. And the right hand side, you have got 180 repeatedly added 90 n times. Okay. So, sum of all the angles, when you put it in words, angle 1 plus angle 2 plus angle 3 plus angle n means this represents the sum of all interior angles. Okay. And the next one is sum of all the exterior angles. That is equal to 180 multiplied by n. Why? N time repeatedly added. So it is 180 n. And you know, sum of all the interior angles of a n gun is n minus 2 into 180 by formula. Okay. So this formula, you can use the distributive law, and then you can write it like this. N to 180 minus 2 into 180. Okay. On the right hand side, got even. So 1 into 180, 180 n. Minus 2 into 180 is 360, equal to this one. Now, if I take this minus 360 to the right hand side and the 180 n to the right hand side, what will happen? 180 n minus 180 n will be cancelled. Minus 360 on transpose to the right hand side, it will become 360. You are getting 360. Right? Is it understood? Sum of all the exterior angles of a polygon is 360, be it any type of polygon. So we have studied 3. Now just this measure of exterior angle. How will you find it? Again, now you are coming to the context of regular polygon. The interior angles are equal in a regular polygon. So will the exterior angles be? Okay. All the exterior angles will also be equal in a regular polygon. So you can talk of measure of each exterior angle. Measure of each exterior angle that I am going to show now. Okay. This is it. All these things you know. I have taken a hexagon and I have done it. Okay. You know this one. Okay, the sum of all exterior angles is equal to 360. There are n angles. So you divide that 360 by n, you will get each exterior angle. Correct? The formula is this. What is the formula?
360 by n, sir.
Sum of each exterior angle is equal to 360 by n. Okay. For interior angle, it is n minus 2 into 180 by number of angles, which is n. Right? Here it is this. Is it understood? So these four formulas you must remember, and we will go to number of diagonals. We will see in the next one. Okay? Or I will show it within 2 minutes time. The only you need to remember this. If there is a diagonal triangle, there is no triangle. If it is a quadrilateral, you can draw 2 diagonals. Okay? If it is a pentagon, you can draw 5 diagonals. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay?
Yes, sir.
So, the formula is this. What is the formula? Number of diagonals. Just remember the formula. How you got it, you need not worry. Just remember the formula only. The formula is this. What is the formula? N into n minus 3 divided by 2. So you are supposed to remember 4 formulas. 5 formulas. Sum of all interior angles, sum of all exterior angles equal to 360. It is not a formula. 360 you will immediately say. Okay? And each interior angle of a regular polygon, n minus 2 into 180 divided by n. Each exterior angle of a regular polygon, 360 divided by n. Now the fourth formula, number of diagonals. It is n into n minus 3 divided by 2. Just remember the formula. The proof, if you want, it is something like this, which I worked out here. You need not do it. How many diagonals a triangle has? No diagonals. Immediately you can say. Because when you put 3 in the place of n into n minus 3 divided by 2 formula, 3 minus 3, 0, 0 into anything 0. No diagonals. 0 diagonals. How many diagonals a regular hexagon has? A regular hexagon means n equal to 6. N into n minus 3 divided by 2 is the number of diagonals. You put n equal to 6. 6 into 6 minus 3 means 6 minus 3 is 3 and 3 2s are 6. 3, so it is 9. Understood?
Yes,
Sir, I
sir.
am having a doubt in this one, sir.
Yeah. What is your doubt?
6 into 6 minus 3 is that 6 minus 3 is equal to 3. Oh, we are dividing it by 2. Okay, sir.
6 into 6 minus.
Sir, your voice is tracking, sir.
You can cancel these two terms. 3 3s are 9. Is the screen
Yes.
seen? Oh. Similarly, convex quadrilaterals. How many diagonals does a convex quadrilateral has? 2 diagonals. Just you will have to put n equal to 4 in this place. 4 minus 3 is 1. Okay? 4 into 2 into 1 equal to 2. This way you can say it. So I end up the meeting now.